All right. Hello, everybody. We are back. We just finished up Duel Links Masochist Part 6, I think it was. So, figure we'd unwind a little bit, play some. Not sure where I should really have the chat box here. But figure we'll play some Magic, get some folks acquainted to it that weren't before, and me personally getting back into it because I haven't played it in a while. So we are at the color challenge. I've done a couple of these so far on my own, and I will be going through this account, not entirely with chat, but I'm going to start with white, go through all the way down the list here, and then that will unlock the full game for us. These games are super simple and super quick, so it's a great way for folks to learn how to play. When I was learning how to play back in, high school, I just had to play. I learned through losing a lot. A lot. Let's see here. And we'll get this set up. Perfect. Okay. So we are playing against the computer for a bit. We don't have too much that we're able to do. Fencing Ace is a good place to start with tactical advantage. He has double strike, which means he hits twice during combat. Once first strike, once regular. Play this, and I think we actually want to play the Fencing Ace number 2. We're going to attack with this. So, my folks that come from Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of attacking an individual creature or monster, you attack the player. And then they decide what to block with. So in this case, I'm going to give it a little bit of a boost. Let me adjust the audio here. I feel like I'm screaming over myself. There we go. That should help. They played another one. Throw out another planes, and we will attack with both of these. Doesn't matter which we pick. Tactical advantage is going to clear their Recluse. And we go to regular damage. Gigantosaurus is a problem. Not that much of a problem anymore, actually. Pacifism's great. Pacifism just makes it so it can't attack or block. Simple. Great card. I see what they did here. So, this shows us that hexproof can't be affected by auras. So, the crocodile we actually want to clear off by attacking. So we attack, our opponent blocks, and now we tactical advantage on Fencing Ace. Clears like that. Because first strike damage cleared the monster or creature, it didn't have enough time to deal damage to our Fencing Ace. We'll pacify the Gigantosaurus again. Deal 4 damage. Let's see. We can either go Angelic Reward or Sarah Angel. I think Angelic Reward just wins us the game. So we will Angelic Reward and win the game. There we go. Like I said, these games are super easy. They are meant to be easy. They're a tutorial to teach you how to play the game. And Magic has been very good at doing this, at least for me. This is a great way that I've found to get back into the game. Let's see here. There we go. Fixed that. I'm not going to mulligan this. Oh, my opponent. I'm playing against another person. I didn't know that. So he is deciding to keep his 7. I am probably going to keep this. I like Impassioned Orator, Hallowed Priest. That's a cute little combo. Plus, the Leonin War Leader can really be a good top end if we can get to another planes. This is a doable hand. I'll keep this, assuming our opponent actually finishes. Is our opponent okay? Okay, he is timing out. As with Yu-Gi-Oh, let me know if you have any questions about what I'm doing or the game itself. It's a bit more in-depth, but I do know a lot more about this, about Magic, than I do Yu-Gi-Oh! So, ask away. I'm not a judge or anything, but I have been playing this for 10 plus years now. So, I definitely know a thing or two. Yep, Hallowed Priest. Good start for him. I think he has the same deck we do. I'm going to go Impassioned Orator. And hope that he bricked a little bit. Pacifism. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't really going to attack with this anyway. It does mean I take the damage. But that's not that big a deal for me right now. Because Hallowed Priest is going to be coming in, healing us up. 1 damage is not a big deal. Alright, so our opponent didn't attack, which is smart for him. And I'm just going to go right into Leonin War Leader. And we're going to attack. I think his best move is to throw the Charmed Stray in front. That would gain him a life, which would then trigger the Hallowed Priest. Doesn't look like that's what he's doing, but you know what? Fine by me. Leonin War Leader is going to make this get really stupid for him really quickly. Angelic Reward on the Charmed Stray. Okay. That's fine. I need 1 more land, and I can do the same with my... Oh. Okay. I wouldn't have did that. I'm going to be real. Well, that makes life a lot easier. And we'll just chuck out the Charmed Stray. Just because we can. And attack. Like I said, this is going to get real stupid for him real quickly. He's going to want to throw the Hollowed Priest in front of something. And really anything he picks is not a good plan. No, nothing? Alright. Well, I gained 2 life, put 2 more counters on my Hallowed Priest. It is an 8/8 now. That is big, bad, and ugly. And he is going to have to deal with it. I don't think our opponent can really out us here. Bond of Discipline might get annoying, but I really don't care. No blocks. You can have that. Play this. Play Angelic Reward. And we'll just win the game. Turn everything sideways. Gain a bunch of life. Deal a bunch of damage. Easy. So that's white done. What's this? Oh, I get this. Cool. Oh. Oh, I get to play against Sparky.
You're ready to step into a much larger world. So let's go.
Okay. Cool. We'll take Sparky's challenge after we finish all 5 colors. These wild cards are gonna be really helpful. The deck I'm going to build, Rakdos or red-black aggro, is mostly uncommons, commons, and a handful of rares. Aerial Dominance. This deck is going to be a lot of flyers, I think. I don't fully remember. Unsummon, Glint. Yeah, this is a lot of flyers. This should be fine. Alright, island and pass. We don't have too much in the way of things to do yet. Warden of Evos Isle is going to be our first play. It means our flyers come in with for 1 less mana. So Warden goes down first. And then next turn we're going to play 2 Cloudkin Seers. Probably. Yep, Cloudkin Seer number 1, Cloudkin number 2, and then we're probably just going to start turning everything sideways. I don't know, what are these? Put a target creature gets -1/-1. Okay, we block like this and like this. Clear some stuff. Gives -1/-1 to this guy. Oh, is that perpetually? Oh, no, okay, until end of turn. Good, good, good. Had me scared for a second. We are just going to kind of spam the board with flying creatures. Warden of Evos Isle is what I built my first standard deck around. It was in standard at the same time I started, and I started playing standard in original Theros block back when we'll throw that out and we'll throw another one out. Yeah, original Theros block back when like Shocklands were legal, and I was I had no idea what I was doing. So I just built Azorius, which is white-blue, and I had a bunch of flying and unblockable creatures. And I just said, fuck it. If they can't block my damage, they can't beat me. So I put everything I could find with flying, unblockable, or something like that. And it didn't win me a lot of games, but it did win me a fair bit of at least matches. Or vice versa, I should say. It won me some games, did win me a lot of matches. Because once you figure out what your opponent's doing, there's really only so much that you can do. It very much worked off of surprise. Okay, what do we have here? Well, we're definitely going to start with the Wall of Runes. We get a scry, which means we get to look at the top and put it on the top or bottom. We have a ton of islands already, so putting it on the bottom means that we won't have to draw it. We'll play that, and we don't do anything. So we'll go to the next turn. And we'll play another one, and Warden. We're back to this. It seems that this deck really wants to get Warden of Evos Isle out and then just start spamming flying creatures. What is this? Frilled Sea Serpent. That'll come down in a couple of turns. Nice. Unsummon's a great pickup. Nothing we really want to use it on right now, but if our opponent drops something big and green and bad like that, I will definitely be using it. I'll just block here. This is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely unsummon this. Send it back to the hand. Play that. I'll attack with our 3 flyers. Our opponent does have a ton of mana right now, because each of these Caratids can give mana. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. This is all fine to me. Go to blockers, block like this, and pass the turn. We do take 3 damage, but that's not that big a deal. I think he would just hammer the Frilled Sea Serpent, no? Yeah, we'll do that. No attacks this turn, because our opponent will just block with the spider, and we don't really want that right now. Does this have... No, okay. Okay. This block, and... this block happens. Does this have Death Touch? No, Vigilance. Okay. So I guess this block happens. I don't know if I would have attacked like that, but it is a computer, so that's not entirely unsurprising that it doesn't know what it's doing. Do I have lethal? This is 6-10. I'm short. I am just a little short. But I am going to Alpha Strike here. I can take pretty much everything that my opponent throws at me. And we'll block this. Let that happen. And then just Alpha Strike again and we win. I didn't even have to make it unblockable because our flyers get through. So that was nice and quick. That is another one down. Now just couple more for blue. I don't really like playing blue like this anymore. I used to play blue almost exclusively, and I kind of burned myself out on it. So now I've been kind of leaning more towards like aggressive red and green decks lately. Waterkin Shaman gives itself some buffs whenever we play something with flying. So we're going to throw that out. And I think I still attack here. I would rather clear this off now than have to worry about him buffing it like crazy like we did during that one game as white. Why did he do that? Yeah, see, this is sometimes what I don't understand about the AI in this game. It had no reason to do that. It had absolutely zero reason to give my own or my monster creature the Knight's Pledge. In some cases, I can understand it, but in this case, it's just stupid. And he's doing it again. I'll let it happen, but like, this is so dumb. Now he pacifies it. I could unsummon it, but I'd rather just save the unsummon. So we'll just let this happen. Worst case scenario, nothing happens. Riddlemaster Sphinx is fine by me. We'll play that in a couple turns. This turn, actually. Send that on. Fencing Ace comes down again. Pacifism again on our already pacified Cloudkin Seer. So I don't know what Ajani is doing here. It really feels like he doesn't know what he wants to do. And we will bounce this back to the hand. Fencing Ace is back, and we're getting another Knight's Pledge. I think I have two other unsummons, so I'm going to unsummon my own Cloudkin Seer. Resummon it. Get a draw. Summon another one. Get another draw. Attack with the Sphinx. Yeah, we'll just let that happen. No blocks. And we'll just throw down the Drake. I think, if my math is correct, that's lethal. We will attack, go to damage. There we go. The math is so much easier in this game than in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you start with, even in Duel Links, you start with 4,000. And 4,000 is such a big difference than 20, right? All right. All right, what do we have here? Waterkin Shaman, Glint. That's an important thing to note. Glint means we're probably going to have to give one of our guys hexproof. Waterkin Shaman goes down. I don't think this makes sense to block. I don't want to give it to him for free, right? We'll just chuck that out. I'll attack. We'll end the turn. Spell Gorger. Okay. This is gonna be a problem. We are going to wait until the last possible moment. And I don't know about last possible moment, but I don't want that on the board at all. That can get out of hand real quick. And we'll get this down. Draw a card. 6 damage to the dome. Spellgorger's back down. No blocks this time. Windstorm Drake. I think we just attack again. I'm fine if one of my guys trades for a Spellgorger. Act of treason on his own guy? What? Okay. See, this AI is actually pissing me off a little bit. Like, why would you act of treason your own guy? It just doesn't know what to do against flyers, I guess. It's a little ridiculous. Blue versus question mark. Let's see. Waternaught's good. This is kind of a really heavy hand. I could mulligan this, but I worry that I'm not going to draw enough lands. Let's go for it. We have the Cloudkin to draw us a card. We have the Waterknot to stop one of his attackers. So it's a hand. It could work. Wall of Runes is fine. Yeah, okay, we're good now. I think with one more island here, that makes this hand a lot better. One more. Yep, that'll do. So now we Cloudkin. Draw a card, get another island. Alright, we don't need any more land after this. That gets us to 6. That gets us to summon the Riddlemaster Sphinx. Next turn, we are going to Waterknot, the Sworn Guardian, I think. Blocking here does nothing for us. It's stupid to block. Now we have... it's not really good. Yeah, it's fine. We'll do this. We'll tap this down. Next turn, Soulblade Jin comes down. This locks that down. We're going to attack for 2. So now we are at that top end that I was worried we wouldn't get to, which is good news. We're going to play this, hammer out the Soulblade Jin. It is a nice big 4/3 with flying. Now, our opponent is playing the same deck we are, but they don't have any flyers yet, and we would like to keep that up as long as possible. I believe he has an unsummon in hand, so I am going to attack here. Thinking next turn we play the Sworn Guardian and leave up enough mana for Glint to give... Oh, no, it doesn't matter. He's just going to unsummon it here. I forget, some people just fire this stuff off. So let me do this. We'll return the Wall of Runes back to your hand. I'm not returning your Sworn Guardian back to the hand. That's just not how I want to play the game. Yeah. I'm going to top it, or bottom it. Bottom. Oh, the top. Okay. That animation did not look like top, but whatever. Water not my Riddlemaster Sphinx. That makes sense. Good play. Wish I had left up mana for the glint, but I do have it now. I'm not going to summon the Sworn Guardian. Here's his Riddlemaster Sphinx. And he's going to probably bounce our Djinn. Hexproof can't be the target of spells or abilities. So we will hexproof our guy. There we go. We can't really attack here. Riddlemaster Sphinx kind of screws us. We're going to throw the Cloudkin Seer underneath the Riddlemaster Sphinx if he attacks with it. Or we might just take it, honestly. Taking it is an option. I think that's what I might do. I think I'm just going to take it. Octoprophet. When it enters Scry 2. Useful. Waterkin Shaman I don't want. Wind Reader Sphinx I definitely do. So we'll do it like this. And we will attack here. He can block here, but it's better for me if he does. Good. Next turn, we throw Cloudkin Seer under the bus. That is Riddlemaster Sphinx. A second Riddlemaster Sphinx is annoying. I'm going to be honest. What is he going to bounce back? Cloudkin Seer is the right answer, in my opinion. Sure. Sure. Soulblade Djinn, it's going to clog up my hand, but I really don't care about it. I am going to throw this under the bus. And I'm just going to hammer this Riddlemaster, or Wind Reader. This gets at least 1 damage through. No, I guess it doesn't, huh? This is unblocked, or untapped. My bad. I lose a guy here. That's my bad. Oh, does he not block? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I mean, that was the outcome I was thinking would happen. I just don't know why he did it. I am at 1 on board. So, yep, unsummon wins. He wins the game. Nothing much we could have done about that. Alright, we'll try again. We'll play. What happened? Oh. Oh, we don't have to win, we just have to play it? Oh. Okay, wild. Yep. I had a feeling. Liliana. What do we have here? Typhoid Rats is a great first turn, so we'll just ram Typhoid Rats down. And Malakir Coldblade. Yeah. Malakir Coldblade. Go to attacks. Okay. This turn we are going to Compound Fracture. Get rid of that. I did this in the wrong order. I should have summoned this first. That's on me. It's okay. Means we shut down our opponent for another turn. And I can't play 2 lands. What am I doing? -1/-1 that. Put some counters. 6 damage. Would have been 7. Good. What is this? We can't summon it, so we'll just attack. That's fine for me. Our opponent is on a clock now. And we win. Cool. That was easy. Okay. Almost there. We're about halfway through the color challenge now. Let's see. Sanitarium Skeleton seems to be the start here. Pretty good Aristocrats card. Means we can get it back from our graveyard perpetually. I still prefer Reassembling Skeleton. Lets us... none of these we want to play, actually. Reassembling Skeleton just lets you put it back onto the board. But it is only a 1/1, and it costs a bit more, if I remember correctly. I think it costs 2. Let's let that resolve, and then we Cruel Cut it. Our opponent is not allowed to have any fun. And we attack. What does this do, actually? Think of your end step if an opponent lost life this turn. Cool. Easy enough. That thing is going to get out of hand real quick. This. We're going to Compound Fracture this. And we're going to attack. Cool. Couple Impassioned Orators. I don't mind blocking this. It's just going to keep showing back up, like now. And we can just summon it back. I'm not just going to throw it into the fire now. I'm just going to attack with it. Or block with it for now. Hallowed Priest could be a problem. We need to find a way to get rid of that. If I was smart, I would have saved Compound Fracture for it, but I was trying to be sneaky. Yeah, I'll attack. This might not be the play, but we'll do it anyway. We're up to a 5/5. It's just going to get bigger. That's fine. So that triggers. We Compound Fracture the second Hallowed Priest. Get rid of that before it causes too many problems. We'll just throw this in front of it. And on end step, we get this back. Cool. We're just going to use these guys as blockers. Our Savage Gorgers are going to deal the damage. And I think we just win here. Yeah, this is just lethal. I am still going to summon this just because I want to. And we'll Alpha Strike for the win. I don't know why you double blocked there, but whatever. Nice. With little rhythm, young feet, old feet. This hand's pretty solid. Bunch of swamps, and we do have Nightmare. And we have our skeleton back, so we're gonna throw the skeleton at it. Goblin Assailant, okay. Go to combat, attack like this. Yep, blocks. Then we compound fracture it. Cool. That's what I was trying to do last game. I don't know how I screwed it up so bad. Hurloon Minotaur. We're going to do the same thing with it, I think. Or we could Unlikely Aid. I think I'm going to Unlikely Aid. So we're going to attack like this. To blockers. Our opponent blocks. We Unlikely Aid it. And then we kill the Hurloon Minotaur. And now we have the -2/-2 for whatever Chandra plays here. Perfect. And we get rid of that before it causes problems. Play a Swamp Vampire Opportunist. Not sure what this is doing in here, but we'll take it. Spellgorger weird again. We're going to Unlikely Aid, I think, to clear it. All attack. Go to blockers. Yep. Now we Unlikely Aid. Clear that off. I want to keep my opponent's board as clean as possible so that they don't cause us too much grief. Why would you not target one of my creatures? Nightmare's nice and big now. It has attack or power and toughness equal to the swamps we control. So 6, and it'll just keep getting bigger. For example, goes from 6 to 7. And we deal damage. And I am going to activate this. Now we just win next turn. If our opponent was smart, they would have shocked this. Now we just win. And 2 more, it looks like. 4 black. And that's white, blue, black, red, and green left. Typhoid Rats, then Cullblade, then Outrider. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, we can't block that, so we'll just let it through. We'll attack with this. We don't care if it dies. Cool. Cloudkin Seer. lots and lots of swamps, so we'll discard one without a problem. I don't want to attack here. Okay. Skeleton Archer deals 1 damage to any target. Sure. Let me shoot down this. Go in like this. I am surprised this doesn't have reach. Most archers have reach of some kind. That is mostly in green, though. We will shoot down another Cloudkin. Cullblade gets bigger. We'll attack. And Cullblade gets bigger again. Well, since we're talking about decks that I used to have, Cullblade was part of one of my bigger ones. It was a... oh god, what was it? It was a warrior-based deck. So it had a bunch of warriors as well as Chief of the Edge, Chief of the Scale, which gave warriors +1 toughness and +1 power between the two of them. So it would have a playset of those guys, a playset of Cullblade, and a few other like Anthem effects, because I was just throwing out a bunch of small creatures. It worked really well. That was like right when I stopped playing Standard. So it was close to Standard, but it was not Standard. It was based off of one of the precons that they had. And, oh, we're playing against the blue deck. Interesting. This is the first time we played against a deck that was not equivalent to our own. I think we beat this one, honestly. Especially with the... I don't care about the Wall of Runes, honestly, so I'm gonna Vampire Opportunist. Another Wall of Runes, that's fine. I'm really looking to use this Savage Gorger to kind of win the game for me. No attacks, not a point to it. It's just going to tap down our guy. Warden of Evos Isle we want to kill. So we are going to Cruel Cut it. And then attack with the Savage Gorger. Yeah, we want to keep that off the board because, like we saw when we played this deck, getting a crap ton of flyers is just stupid easy. Do I clear off one of the Wall of Runes or keep Unlikely Aid for defending? I think I clear. Yeah. Double block is interesting. There we go. Go to end step. Pass. Yep, our opponent seems to be in a bit of a tough spot, which I'm fine with. I am absolutely happy to take advantage of it. We don't want to attack with the Opportunist at this point because we don't have the mana for Unlikely Aid. Yeah, I had a feeling that was coming down. And that's probably the right option. We're going to play the Savage Gorger. And we are going to attack with the Sengir Vampire. And go to blockers. We have a couple options. Yep, can't block with that, buddy. You gotta block with the Riddlemaster. Yep, nice. We're gonna Unlikely Aid. Nice. Now our Sengir Vampire is a little bit bigger, and they don't have a Riddlemaster Sphinx anymore. And we have a Compound Fracture in hand, so if they come down with another Riddlemaster Sphinx, we can clear it with the Sengir. It's a shame the Savage Gorger doesn't have any of its attack boosts anymore. Sleep is just going to be annoying for a turn. We'll just blank this turn. Two Compound Fractures means we can -3/-3 something if we need to. Not that. Skeleton Archer, okay. If we Skeleton Archer wall and Compound Fracture the Wall of Runes, we can clear it. Or we just attack over the Frilled Serpent with our Savage Gorger. I think either way we do this. And then we go to attacks. Yeah, I'll keep this back. We'll keep that back as a blocker. And then we'll do that. So we're going to, assuming Frilled Sea Serpent attacks and doesn't activate its ability, we're going to block with the Sengir Vampire. Use Compound Fracture to kill it. Yeah, our opponent's not going to activate its ability. I probably wouldn't have activated that yet, or played that yet. Yeah, okay. I'll do it. I'll take it. And one blocker. Sengir Vampire gets bigger. And my opponent is pretty fucked. I don't think he has an out right now. He could have Unsummon, which I think is why we haven't switched to my turn yet. Because that's the only thing he can really cast right now. I mean, he could cast another Wall of Runes, but I think... Oh, he had to discard. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. That's fine. We'll just Alpha Strike. I think that's lethal? Question marks? We are going to clear the Wall of Runes anyway with the Compound Fracture. So it's not lethal, but it's super duper close, and our opponent is in a bad spot. Not too much else they can do. We're just going to win next turn. Unless they have another sleep, but I don't think that deck has 2 copies. I think it's 1. I think it's 1 sleep, and you better hope. Yeah, I think our opponent's trying to figure out how to win, but there's not too much they can do. Warden, yep, not enough. It's close. Still close. You got one more flyer in there? No, no, we still win. Just 100% of the time. For the style points. Alright. And that's black done. We have red and green left. Skeleton Archer card style. We're not going to use it. It doesn't go in the deck I'm using, so... Hello, Chandra. Goblins everywhere. This is an aggro deck. It is going to be... hopefully make these games quick. Let's see. Tin Street Cadet, pretty easy first turn play. It doesn't have haste, but it's still pretty solid for the situation we're in right now. With these just being the tutorial, I'm not terribly concerned about the card quality. That we're not attacking into the 1/3. That's just dumb. But is this becomes blocked? So no, we're not going to block. We'll take the 1. It deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker that creature is attacking, or hammer Goblin Gathering. I think we raid Bombardment first. Then we attack like this. Deal 2 damage to my opponent. Block 1. Play another Gobbo. That's annoying. No blocks. Goblin Gathering makes some Gobbos. We make Tin Street Cadet. And we're just gonna keep burning. Our opponent has 4 Sworn Guardians out, so that's a thing. 3 more Goblins. He can block most of these, but he does take 5 burn damage regardless. I think we just do this, right? Yeah, I'd say we just do it. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? It's against an AI. Yeah, this is fine. Air Elemental's a bit annoying. And never mind, I don't care. My opponent attacked, shouldn't have attacked. We're gonna make more goblins, attack with all of our goblins, deal a bunch of damage to my opponent, and just win. Cool. Yeah, it's an aggro deck. It makes a bunch of little goblins, attacks with a bunch of little goblins, deals a bunch of little damage. That is Red's specialty, really, is aggro decks, in my opinion. I tried to make it work. I mean, Is It exists, which is blue-red, for those who don't know. Blue-red is alright at control, but it's really better at, like, mid-range stuff. It doesn't... The burn damage is not the best to clear things, and... what's this? Oh, Raid Bombardment? Yeah. And we're going to make Tin Street Cadet unblockable. And then we're going to summon another, or play another Raid Bombardment next turn. That's fine. I will outdamage you, I promise. We shock that. We're going to all attack. It's going to be 4 damage from burn, 2 from the actual attack. Yeah, totally. Attack me again. Another Goblin Tunneler. Not really super helpful right now, but we will make this creature unblockable. Deal some damage. Yep. Please attack me more. No blocks. I will outrace you in damage. So the fact that I'm taking so much damage doesn't really matter to me. We're gonna make Nest Robber unblockable, make Tin Street Cadet unblockable, and we're gonna attack. And I think that might be game. No, it's close though. One more attack. Yeah, I told you I'd outrace you in damage. We'll finish with the shock. I think we have 1 or 2 more of these against the computer, and then, yeah, 2 more, and then 1 more against a real opponent. Once I do the tutorial, like I said, I do plan on crafting a Rakdos deck. This hand sucks, wow. So, get used to seeing a lot of mountains, because it's, when I say it's a Rakdos deck, it is all mountains except for, like, 4 dual lands, I think. Like, it doesn't run any swamps. Alright, so our opponent is building up for something pretty big. So we are going to get rid of the mana. Bolt the bird, as they say. Deal some damage. That's one thing you gotta do with green, is keep an eye on their mana, because they can just come out with big stuff without you realizing what's happening. No attacks this time around. Oh, the Baloths. We don't have enough for the dragon. Creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. That'll do. I don't think I played that right. I think I might have screwed that up for myself. I think I should have played that defensively. Yeah, because I'm going to take 8 damage here, and this is going to hurt. Volcanic Dragon. And just all attack, I guess. I'm at 1 on board. Yep, I'm at 1 on board, so I need to... Oh, what? Oh, I miscounted. That's on me. I screwed that game up. That's on me. Yes, I know that. Thank you. So right now, yeah, it's the same hand every time. I should have known. We're definitely going to shock that as soon as we're able, so that we keep them off of it. Because I let them set up too much last game. I get another shock here, yep. I'm going to shock this. I'm going to Nest Robber. Nest Robber is going to get in for damage. There we go. Much different situation. I'm actually playing intelligently. And now we have a much different setup. He has Baloths coming. I don't think he's going to block like this. Yeah. Yeah, now we hold the Burn Bright. And now we Alpha Strike here. Let our opponents block. Then we activate Burn Bright. Deal a lot more damage. And clear a Baloth. And then our opponent can't just hammer the spider thing. And we win. There we go. It's amazing what happens when you play like an actual, player and not like a monkey. Sometimes I swear I feel like that lab chimp from that one episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. He tried really, really hard, but man, did he not play the game well. Alright, what do we have? Molten Ravager. Some fire breathing. Come on, there we go. Fencing Ace. We're just going to kind of be open for attacks this turn, which is kind of unfortunate. Molten Ravager is not going to do too much. It'll stop the attack, but it won't be able to kill it. We will block. One blocker. Play this. I think we Goblin Tunneler. I want Goblin Tunneler. I would like to not attack. Next turn, my opponent is going to attack me, I think. And I will Molten Ravager the Fencing Ace. Yep. Okay. So this, we're going to activate. Go to blocks. Block here. One blocker. We take first strike damage. We clear like that. Play this Raid Bombardment. No, I don't. I'll play a little more reserved. Yeah, I don't think these cats will cause too much problems. I will block here. Go to blocks. Block here. One block. We're not going to bother activating the ability. Yeah, Immortal Phoenix is fine. We're not going to attack again. Our opponent's probably not going to attack either. Cool. When Siege Dragon enters, destroy all walls your opponent controls. Whenever it attacks, yeah. And we're going to attack like this. This is showing the other side of red, which is big dragons. Big, powerful dragons. It's fun. yeah, almost done here with the color challenge. One more color, and then and then we can get on to Sparky's challenge. This hand is passable. I'll keep it. It's pretty mana heavy, but it means I can shock off something that my opponent really wants to keep around, like the Hallowed Priest. Actually, that can get out of hand really quickly, so I'll get rid of that immediately. Nope, wrong card. There we go. Next turn is Goblin Gathering. Yeah, Goblin Gathering. And then Goblin Trashmaster. That's kind of annoying. No attacks right now. If my opponent attacks, we're going to double block to kill the War Leader. Kill one of the tokens it enters with. Or it attacks with. Pacifism. That's kind of annoying. We can still clear the War Leader, which I'm going to. But that was a pretty good shot. Tactical advantage. Yeah, that's bad. We're probably not going to win this, but that's okay. Like I said, this is one of the ones we don't have to win. I shouldn't have done that. Attack with this, deal damage, clear the priest, possibly. He's too smart for that. Yep, I'm just going to let this through. I don't have any choice, actually, now that I'm looking at it. So I'm just going to get pretty close to dead. Yeah, get pretty close to dead. And Hallowed Priest is very quickly out of reach. Yep, that happens. Had a feeling it was going to happen. It's fine. We don't have to win this game. We get to win. We get the cards and such anyway. No blocks. Let it happen. Might as well die with honor. And we have one green. We have the green deck left now. And we do have a Bloomborough pack that we can open later on. Nice. Green. So green, we really want to play big stuff, which means we have a lot of ways to get extra mana, either through ramp, with putting more lands onto the battlefield, I should say, or stuff like Elysian Caryatid, which taps for mana like it would be a land. So we're going to... that's a problem. That's not the one I was thinking it was. We're not going to block here, because this means this is more important to us as a mana, because we can just cheat out this big guy. And then we can actually play another Pack Hunter and give this a buff. And I'm going to do that. And because of that, we can do this. Good. We want to kill this and this. Yes. Oh, we had enough. I'm dumb. Ignore me. Ignore me. And we already have enough for this guy. Rampaging Brontodon. We're going to attack. Hope to clear off the Hallowed Priest so that it doesn't become a problem. But we do have a 7/7 with Trample now, so I think we'll be fine. We're not going to attack with our mana. You know what? Yeah, we will. We will attack with the Mana Dorks. Because we just win. Cool. I need to get better at my basic arithmetic. If the memes Yu-Gi-Oh! Players can't read, then Magic players can't do basic math. And I really wish that I weren't both, but I feel like I've failed my grammar school teachers. What do we have? Carrotids and some reach spiders. Cool. Kind of a similar game to the last one. We are going to play the Baloth Pack Hunter first, I think. Shock me instead of my Carrotid. Fine. No blocks. My opponent definitely should have shocked my guy. Not me. Baloth Pack Hunter. Now we can block one of these goblins without fear. We want to get rid of that if we can. One of the problems is we... How do we want to work this? Like this. We're going to do it like this. Play the Carrotid. Attack with this guy. Go next. Cool. Cool. This is good. Now we put a +1/+1 counter on it. Now he clears and deals a damage. Beautiful. What's good about this, too, is now he has 4, which means these guys tap for more mana. So I can play out this big spider and not tap all of them. We're going to attack like this. We're going to keep the stony strength for when my opponent attacks. Kind of spring the trap on him. It doesn't look like he wanted it. We will Colossal Majesty. And do we want to tap out for the spider? I don't think we do. I think we want to keep something up for the Stony Silence. Stony Strength. Excuse me. We do draw a card at our upkeep. This is what I was waiting for. I knew it was going to show up. I didn't know when, though. Yeah, we'll play this. We'll play the Brontodon. It's nice and big. Attack like this. Our opponent's going to block one of our guys. We are going to Stony Strength the guy he blocked with the dragon, so we can kill the dragon. Deals little damage to the face, and now we just win next turn. The Rampaging Brontodon is going to pretty much get through whatever he is going to play, which is nothing, apparently. So we'll put some more counters on our guys. We're going to Alpha Strike. Deal a crap ton of damage. And this is why I like to play green. That is a 12/12 that I played pretty easy. Red-green is really good at going fast. It deals damage through burn, it deals damage through big creatures, and it lets you get more mana for your burn spells faster. What do we got here? Jungle Delver. Not bad. Merfolk. I always forget that Merfolk went into green in Ixalan. It doesn't make sense to me. Merfolk have always been blue. And maybe this is just old man yelling at Cloud, but Merfolk should be blue. Like, see, there's this guy. He's blue. We'll activate this ability. And no attacks. No need to attack. We're just going to tap our guy down, leave ourselves open to damage. We will block. Doesn't mean anything to us. I think we just Delver. And just go to battle, I guess, right? Yep, cool. And our opponent is probably going to attack. We will Stony Strength on our Jungle Delver, untap it. Yep, block the... Oh, right, fuck. I screwed up. My bad. That's on me. I did that order wrong. Whoops. And I did that order wrong. What is wrong with me today? We'll do it this way. Ah, God. A lot of flyers that we can't really deal with right now. We don't have any of our reach cards. No blocks. Next turn we are going to throw down the Brontodon, which should be enough damage to at least get us close to the game. Oh, well. We'll do it this way. To damage. Yep. Do I lose? I don't think I lose. I don't know. This game's been kind of fucky. Yeah, our opponent's going to attack with everything. No blocks. None of that. Alright, this should be fine. Okay, Rabid Bite. We'll do this. And then we will give Jungle Delver some more attack. And just go like this. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing at this point. Playing with these random-ass cards is confusing to me. It shouldn't be. I've played with all of these cards before. I don't know what's hanging me up here. Last AI battle in the color pair, or the color challenge, I should say. Then Sparky's coming up. I don't think I ever played through Sparky's trial or whatever the hell it's called. So I'm curious as to what it is. The Typhoid Rats I want to deal with before we put down our big guys. Interesting. I personally would have attacked here. Target this, and the Cold Blade is going to be harder to kill later. We'll do it that way. No attacks. Yeah, I was hoping you didn't have another one. Should have known that you did, though. Pack Hunter, no. We're gonna kill the Cold Blade again. And no attacks. I probably should have kept a bite for that, because those things are gonna be annoying. No attacks here either. I don't know if I win this one. I might have screwed myself over. We will see. Bailoff Pack Hunter first, then Carotid, and we clear the Typhoid Rats, but or they block with Sengir Vampire. 9 times out of 10, they're just gonna ram the Typhoid Rats into it. But I feel like we can't just sit back here. And I'd rather kill the Typhoid Rats now and have the Brontodon be safe. Alright. Or they just play another Typhoid Rats and I look like an idiot. Affectionate Indrik. We'll play this, fight this. Yeah. This is the one that it survives against. No attacks. Next turn, the Brontodon comes down. I hope that's enough. Murder. Well, that could have been the Brontodon, so... Gigantosaurus. Yeah. And we'll attack here. That's 10-10. That's going to be a problem for our opponent. All creatures able to block prized unicorn do so. Am I dead? Pretty close to it, I think. We'll play the Brontodon. We'll attack with the Gigantosaurus. We are at 1 on board, so if our opponent has another flyer that can attack. Okay? Might be okay? We're okay. That was nail-biting for no reason. Sometimes I wonder why I'm so bad at this game. And why I enjoy it so much if I'm so terrible at it. I don't know. That is the last game we have to play against the AI in these monocolor decks. So we will get to play against a real opponent in this game. This hand is kind of trash. I think I'm going to mulligan it. Yeah, see, this isn't much better, but it's closer. We'll pitch back the Brontodon. And we will hope against hope that we draw a land. If we don't, we're dead. That's how the game works. And we didn't, so we're pretty screwed. We'll deal 1 damage. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Alright, there's our land. There's the land that we needed. I'm going to Rabid Bite, actually. Get rid of my opponent's mana so that we're on at least still an even playing field. Next turn, I am going to play my own Carotid. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, Carotid next. No attacks here. I'm at 4 mana. 4 mana gets me the Bailoff Pack Hunter. Each other creature I control. Okay, good. I didn't want to play this and put 2 counters on his guy. We are now at 5, so I can play the spider. The spider's better here because it turns this on and it blocks both of these effectively. Gigantosaurus is a problem. I don't think we have a way to clear that. I'm going to activate this ability. I guess activate Colossal Majesty to dig for an answer. So no attacks. Our opponent is probably going to attack us with Gigantosaurus. We're going to have to throw the Delver in front of it. Alternatively, we don't actually have to win this game, so I could just let him run me over with the Gigantosaurus. That is an option. You know, he has 18. You know what? Let it through. Yeah, that's not near enough to win, so we'll just, all attack. Cool, cool. Yeah, another Gigantosaurus is definitely the game. But, like I said, we don't have to win this game. It doesn't do anything for us either way. We're going to skip that. I think it knew that I threw. For some reason, that's the first time I've seen that. So, I think we finished the color challenge. Claim all that. And boom, color challenge is done. So now we can head back home. Unless I missed something? Is there something I'm missing? No? I don't know why it's still showing as resume. Let's see. Sparky's challenge. Here we go. Let's see. Keep playing until the event ends. This event has no entry fee, and you can keep challenging me. Your greatest test yet. That is until you've won 3 games, and I've decided you're ready to face even greater competition. So these are the structures, I guess. We'll open a pack of Bloomburrow just for the fun of it. I love opening packs. It is so much fun. Night Whirl Hermit. Not bad. Intrepid Rabbit. This new set is so unreasonably cute. Like, and then we're going from this into what is going to be my favorite set in a very long time. Duskmore, I think it's called. Which is the 80s horror movie set. I can't wait for that. It's, I'm gonna be super happy. Yeah, let's get to Sparky's challenge. And start. We get to pick one of these. I really like, if I remember correctly, I really like this deck. So I'll play this. I could keep switching, so we'll pick this one for right now. Maybe we'll do one of each. We'll win one with each deck. That seems like fun. So we'll start with the food deck. This is kind of a rough hand. It's very reactive. I'm going to keep it.
It's a game. So remember to have fun.
I will try. Thank you, Sparky. And we have Assassin's Trophy open if we need it. I don't want to use it on the Zephyr Gull. I don't think it's worth it. Especially if Sparky's going to unsummon her own creature. Hilarious. Let's see, what's this? Yeah, we can create a 3/3 beast. That's fine. And we sacrifice a creature. If you do, search your creature for a creature or basic land, reveal it, put it in your hand. I'm not gonna... Do I do this? Yeah, I think we do this. And I want something that will... Do I have anything with reach? No, doesn't seem it. Okay. Let's grab Gumdrop Poisoner. We're going to play that and get the Bristlebud Farmer. Nice big 5/5. And it makes us food tokens, which is the whole point of this deck. It's supposed to make food tokens and then improve... Sparky, what are you doing? Okay. I don't even know what to say to you anymore, Sparky. Target up to 2 creatures, each get trample until end of turn. So we're just going to submit the 1. We are going to play this, sacrifice this food token, and then summon the Gumdrop Poisoner. Give this -2/-2. And then attack. You may sacrifice a food. If you do, mill 3. Yeah, sure, why not? And I get 1 into my hand. We'll get the forest. Yeah. Nice. Let's see. We are going to forest. Ah, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to feed the cauldron on the Zephyr Gull. Make a food. I should have summoned this first, I think. That's fine. I am going to sacrifice this. Grab another land. And then I'm pretty much set this game. Yep, pretty set. We are going to activate Reach for the Sky on Gumdrop Poisoner and Assassin's Trophy. The turtle. And then I'll attack. Target an attacking creature. We'll give you. There we go. Alright, 1 down. So, like I said, I do think it would be cool to switch up the deck each time, so we'll go to Crack the Case next. This is, if I remember correctly, yep, Investigate focused. Investigating and Detectives. So we will change this deck. And we'll claim this, actually. Trumpeting Carnosaur. Cool. Is it not going to let me change decks? Might not let me change decks. That's okay. I'll show off the other two decks if need be. Yeah, it didn't let me change the deck. Well, we're gonna mulligan this one. And this hand is also bad, so...
Ready to play.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, this hand is pretty rough. We are gonna get Return from the Wilds first. And probably Feed the Cauldron this. I'm thinking Feed the Cauldron first, then... Yeah. Feed the Cauldron, get rid of the mana producer before that gets out of hand. And then we'll get the land. Actually, we really don't need the land anymore. I think we Greta here. Greta seems to be the face of this deck. We're going to go to end step. At our opponent's end step, if they don't attack, we're going to sacrifice the food token. Oh, I forgot to put the stop. That's my bad. Whoopsies. We'll throw this guy out. A bunch of food tokens now. Oh, it's only as a sorcery too. So that's we'll sacrifice one of these foods. Then we make a rat. And we will sacrifice another food. Make another rat. And we're not going to attack. I should have put it here. Make them like triple block to get rid of it, but this is fine. Stony Strength does nothing. This is fine. My turn. There we go. Feed the Cauldron. Get rid of the big guy. Return from the Wilds. We're going to get a land and create a food. We will get a... we'll get a forest. We will attack here and here. Double block is annoying. This is good. We're going to... we'll do it this way. We will get a swamp. There we go. And we're going to sacrifice a food token to get another rat. And go to combat. I'll attack. I'm not playing this game as optimally as I wanted to. That's fine. No blocks. I am going to sacrifice another food, though. Gain some life. Make another rat. And we'll sacrifice this food again. And this gets a counter. We're going to all attack. Alright, now I think we're in a pretty good spot. I think we just win here. Yeah, Titanic Growth wins it 100% of the time. And target attacking creature. We'll do this guy. That's fine. And we'll cast Titanic Growth just for the hell of it. Get rid of Sparky. Thank you. That is one more game until we can get to the full scope of MTGA. And we'll claim that. Yeah, why? I'm curious why it didn't let me switch here. There we go. Well, this is just dinos, so like it's not too different than you may think it is. So we will do crack the case. This is going to be a bit different than the last deck. Instead of foods, we're going to be making clues, and we're going to be using a lot of detectives, it seems. Perimeter Enforcer, yeah, this is doable. We'll keep this.
Ready to play.
We're going to get the planes out first. Yeah, okay, that makes things a bit better too. We can trade this. I don't think it really helps us. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Whenever a detective you control, you may draw a card, discard a card. Okay, we'll do that. They both trigger, and we are going to take the action, draw a card. We're going to discard the Hotshot Investigators, and we are just going to attack here. We gain the life back anyway. Heirloom Minotaur. No blocks. When this dies, investigate. This is good. Yeah, we're going to play this guy. These both trigger. Yeah, let's draw. Let's draw. It doesn't hurt. And I don't really want the Loxodon. Turn face up, exile another target non-land permanent. If you controlled it, return it to the battlefield tapped. Otherwise, its controller... Okay. Yeah, I'm good with this. So we'll discard that, and we will attack like this. Trade off the Heirloom Minotaur. Now we can block the Nest Robber without a problem. What's this? Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, Seasoned Consultant gets +2/+0. Okay. Well, we're just going to do this. And this. And attack. Deal damage, get some health back. We are going to attack with everyone next turn, I think. Except him. He's very dead. Sphinx Detective Big Boy. Let's see. Select, what is this? When it enters, you may search your graveyard, hand, and or library for a card named Magnifying Glass and or a card named Thinking Cap. Okay, well, they're both in the library. We know that. We want Magnifying Glass and Thieves Thinking Cap. So we'll put those. And... equip Detective 1. Yeah, I guess we equip Detective 1. And we'll throw it on the Perimeter Enforcer. And attack. We can clear the 2 big guys. That's perfect. Now we just win next turn, and we're done with Sparky. These detectives aren't that bad, honestly. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Sparky. You definitely tried. We are going to investigate, because we haven't seen a clue token yet. So they work like the food, where instead of sacrificing it to gain life, we actually sack it to draw a card. So they are mostly better than food tokens, but food tokens have some more synergy. Like a lot of the Lord of the Rings cards, especially the Hobbits, work with food, which, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you know how funny that is, that they were able to incorporate that mechanically into the game. So that is Sparky's challenge. Real easy, but it's not meant to be difficult.
I think you're ready to face other players or begin a new event. Starter deck duel.
Starter deck duel.
Here, you'll choose from one of 10 two-color starter decks to battle other planeswalkers.
Okay.
And here's the best part. If you win with a deck, you'll add it to your collection.
Oh god, I have to win.
You can join as many times as you like. Can you unlock all 10?
Alright. So starter deck duel we're gonna have to finish, it sounds like. Okay. I'm still not sure why this is still here. We will head back.
You'll get another one every day.
Okay.
Extra rewards for daily and weekly events too.
Why is this locked? Yeah, it's locked until I'm assuming, finish the tutorial, which I still am in, it seems. So we got the starter deck. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, so it's the Snack Time, the Crack the Case, and the Dino deck that we saw. But we also have a bunch of others. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is a cool set, or a cool event. We'll start at 1, work our way down. What are we doing on time? Let me check the time here. Going for about 2 hours. Alright, I think we can call it there then. I'll probably do this one off stream, get a little bit more in. But my voice is starting to go, and I've been streaming for about 4 hours now. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll probably be doing more Magic Arena next week. But I start stream at 2 o'clock on Saturday, or excuse me, 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, Eastern time. I'll be sure to see you there. Good luck out there.